2012 season. I'd like to recognize our senior captains. As much as Work and I create practices and strategies and plans for success, we're not on the field. We can't make it happen. We depend on our leadership on the team. And these two captains stepped up as captains before they were officially named at what was really the last day of last season. We dismissed the seniors because we knew that they were going on to bigger and better things. And they sat down this year's team and told them how it was going to be. Our senior captains for the 2012 season, Nick Harris and Austin Smith. I think the individual players who receive these awards should be particularly proud of themselves because they earned them. And as Coach Smith mentioned earlier, these awards are voted on by their teammates. And so they know that they're legitimate and that it's something that they can remember for the rest of their lives. And young people, I'm telling you, you will remember these things for the rest of your lives. We'll begin with our Most Improved Award. Unfortunately, he's not here tonight. And I can hear from the moment that they know who I'm talking about. 2 years ago, this young man was an athlete. He could run as fast, jump higher, unafraid of any situation. All he lacked were soccer skills. He joined his first club season over the summer, worked hard with the intent of earning his place onto this team, and sure enough, he did. The injury that I mentioned earlier thrust him into the spotlight, into the starting lineup. We've moved him around, but he has become an important part of our success. And this year's Most Improved Award winner, I'm proud to announce, is Carlos Santiago. But since he's not here, I'm going to give the award to Token. Make sure that Carlos receives the award. He earned it. I was told a few years ago that what I am is what they call a pure defender. In all the years that I played, starting back with the Decatur DeKalb Y soccer before they even had club soccer. I played in the back because I could kick the ball further than anybody else on the team. I couldn't possess the ball. I had no passing skills. But I was big enough that if I didn't get the ball, I could knock them down. And so I've always had a warm spot in my heart for the defense. We've always begun building our team for the back forward. I'm proud to announce that this year's MVP on the defense is a player who really plays both ends. And I think to be a defender in today's game, you have to be able to do that. I mentioned his multiple goals before. One of them on a direct free kick from about 45 yards out from the goal. I'm proud to announce this year's winner of the MVP on defense, Garrett Stanley.
Big foot.
I believe they're all changing Stinkfoot.
Bigfoot.
Our next award is the most valuable player played in the midfield. And I think anybody who watches soccer knows that defense begins in the middle, the offense begins in the middle. That is the transition point. And if you can't control the middle of the field, you're not going to get anything done on either end. This year's MVP for midfield, I think it suffices to say we don't call him Georgie anymore. This MVP in the midfield is George Gabrielli. Our next award is Most Valuable Player on Offense. As I mentioned, we had 18 different people contribute to our offensive success, including goalies, defenders, just about anybody who could talk me into putting them on the front line. But this next player, with his energy and his excitement, was recognized as a player who could make things happen by his teammates. This year's MVP on offense is Ian Toomey. I think part of what makes him an MVP is just the sincere look of surprise on his face when he heard his name called, voted on by his teammates. The last award that I'll be giving tonight is our most valuable player. When the team voted on these awards several weeks ago, there is a habit among some people to find their place on the award ballot. For example, in the most improved ballot, we had 15 different names show up as most improved. And as coach, I take a lot of pride in that people thought that they really got a lot better. Or at least they thought that was the award that they could legitimately claim. But for MVP, there was only one name that I saw on ballot after ballot after ballot. His speed and quickness would always get the attention of our opposing players, and certainly it's gotten the attention of college coaches as well. I'm proud of the way that he could change a game. This year's most valuable player for the 2012 varsity boys team is Captain Nick Harris. I just want to say how proud I am to have been part of this season and these memories. Just reminding everybody that they're not over yet. There's still a lot of soccer to be played. Thank you. Congratulations.